welcome back to the Garena Premier League, Week 12, Day 1. And I'm your host for the day, I'm GM TeddyTibbers. And with me today is...
RiceGod.
So as you can see, our skin color has been darkened and we are in special clothing. For those of you who do not know, this is our so-called Baju Melayu, which is one of the traditional Malay clothings. As well as our makeup artist has decided to paint us a bit darker, yes. So we will fit the theme better and look more... I shouldn't say Malay, I suppose.
What's wrong with saying that?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about because of the US. More into the mood. I mean, on the massive seasons, but you know, so I just started thinking about because I studied in US, and then sometimes certain words can be quite taboo, especially like you know how like you don't really call can't call black people black.
Yeah, of course. You know? Unless you want to get beat up by them.
Yeah, but you know, if they do it among themselves, it was fine. So I was like thinking, in Malaysia, do you have that kind of thing happening? You know. And to make sure there's no such thing.
I mean, Malaysia is... All you have to know is Satu Malaysia. We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
So moving on for the games for today, we're going to have... Actually, if you saw just now, we're going to have... Oh, the screen went... Something went on the screen. Okay, we're actually going to have Malay Eagles versus the KL Hunters for the first game. And for the second game, it will be the Saigon Jokers against the Taipei Assassins. So today's games is going to be very exciting. Both to see. For our own home team to perform, and for the second game, a lot of people, I believe, are watching how Saigon Jokers are going to fare against the number 1 Taipei Assassins. So what do you think? Who are going to win both games?
Okay, looking at the first game, KL Hunters versus Manila Eagles, I would put my money on KL Hunters.
KL Hunters.
I'm not being biased or anything, but I'm just...
supporting
actually,
your home
team. I am a bit biased. I'm more towards KL Hunters, you know, because they're like our home team and... Yeah.
So it's correct to support themselves. Definitely.
They must do it, they must win. They must win, they must not disappoint us.
Hopefully we can hear a cheer for today. Okay, so moving on, we're going to actually before we're going to go to introduce the members or anything, as you all have noticed the ad we had whether Don Movie, will he be playing for GPL or for going back to Raya? And we saw a lot of the Facebook comments, we've seen a lot of people actually saying that he should go back to celebrate Hari Raya, but so tonight, you will see whether he'll be playing later.
Yes, he's not going to disappoint us. He's just going to play GPL.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're so certain?
I'm certain. I have a lot of faith in them. They must
win.
They must win.
They need Dawn.
They need.
Definitely.
All on them.
Well, okay. They better win. Okay, so we will take a look at the game later. They will know. So before we go on, we're going to talk a short briefing about GPL, how it runs normally. As you all have seen, there are 6 teams from Southeast Asia. We have Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, Philippines, Vietnam, and also last but not least Thailand. And it's basically 6 teams, 20-week run, 40 matches competition. So as you can see, the top 3 will have a chance to fight against the best of 3 and best of 5 to become the GPL champion. And now moving on to the league standing, you will see right now the ones that have been holding the first place for almost the whole season 1 of GPL is the Taipei Assassins, with 20 wins and 2 losses. Next will be Singapore Standards, 19 wins and 3 losses, and we'd like to congratulate them on their homecoming, so to speak, from San Francisco after the IPL face-off. Did you watch it?
Yes, I have. Actually.
Yes, they played very exciting matches, and they had the Karma mid and Mundo top. They tried a lot of different things and got a lot of experience from the IPL face-off. So as you can see, third place is Saigon Jokers, 11 wins and 11 losses, and Malay Eagles and Kuala Lumpur with the same 8 wins, and Bangkok Titans right now still with 0 wins. So it's going to be quite tough. Everyone is going to actually fight for the third placing right now, as the first, second, third ranking will have the chance to actually win the GPL. We actually have a special comment from the viewer where KLH will definitely win for today, so we're definitely going to raise our hopes up to see them perform for today.
Yes, definitely they are going to win. You have my support.
In my support. Okay, so okay, he was trying to flex his muscles, but yes, we have Baju Bayi for today, so we can't actually see his.
It's a bit restrictive, but yet again, such a beautiful garment I have.
So so don't flex your muscles.
Okay, I should try to restrain myself this time.
Maybe you can flex your chest, which is say you.
Bang bang pow.
So can't we see it as well?
Oh, it's okay. I feel so manly. This new garment on top of me. Okay, so
new garment. Okay.
Shall we move on then?
Yes, we shall move on. So, give you a brief introductions for our team today. The first team will be Malay Eagles, They'll be a home team for the first game, so they're the first and first pick. So if you notice, they actually had a new player, MLE Snore, which is a new top lane and bruiser. He's for the past few games, he's been doing actually quite well so far. We have seen. So hope to see him perform even more. See how well he is as a player. As well, all the players in MLE are very young, so to speak. And Solinger actually has changed to a more versatile role. Initially, when MLE started, he was the AP carry mid, and then move on to support. And right now, he's actually going to be the hidden weapon, I suppose, because he can pick on any roles, and some people might not be able to know what he's going to play out next. So with the normal AP carry Kaigu, AD carry MLE BYY, the top bruiser MLE is there. The support can also be Rabanga, and jungle MLE Misery. So we're going to see how they perform, but you know, MLE is a very strong team, and I've heard that Kaigu is actually a very friendly person, so all of you out there should faster pester him, asking about all his strategies and skills, how does he perform as a professional player. Maybe he'll answer all of them, definitely.
Okay, and then we will have Team KL Hunters.
Yes. Next we will have Team KL Hunters, our home team. I believe you memorize their faces.
Of course I have. Okay, then we have our AP carry Goldens, and top Monkeys, jungle Epions, and as well as jungle Don Muri, support Hagane, and AD carry Jaeyoung, the most best of his...
Best of what?
Best of his...
S.
S.
S. Best of us.
Best of us. He shall carry us to victory.
I heard you say best of S.
S.
I didn't hear best of us. Sounds like best of...
Well, it doesn't really matter, but yes, Jaeyoung shall carry us with his AD legendary. He's probably going to play his Azrael, his Kog'Maw, and Vayne. I really like his Vayne because his Vayne has always been carrying most of the games I've seen.
Yes, Vayne is one of those very hyper carries, and Jaeyoung definitely does play a very strong and tough
but then again, we cannot forget about Hagane supporting Jaeyoung. I mean, he couldn't do as well without Hagane's support, so yeah, I would like to
give him some credit, yeah, definitely, because the AD carry really cannot perform, cannot do well with the help of the support, and both of them have been playing together for quite some time, so it's definitely going to be very interesting to see. And a lot of people, I believe, they have watched Jaeyoung's punishment video, which was released this week for the failure of him, supposedly as if we're praising him so much as a carry, he actually caused a defeat against
and then you
Psycho Jokers.
Don actually said Shima in his video, and
and apparently it becomes very viral right now. A lot of people are talking about, they like how Don says Shima, then some of them say Sima, so I suppose his pronunciation for the Mandarin would need to improve.
But it doesn't really matter. I mean, he's got what he wants to say, what he said, and yeah, he said it, and he's such a beast now.
Yeah, but why did you join in into hitting Jaeyoung actually last week? I forgot. Or were you just watching?
I was just watching the brawl, just looking at it.
So you're more of a sadist.
Yes, I'm actually a sadist.
You like to watch people
I just like
in
to see
pain.
people in pain. Yeah, I gain like this satisfaction whenever I see people in pain.
Are you sure you want to promote that on live stream? I think moving on, we're going to ignore more talks about him, but actually the game has begun. So we're going to move into the champion selection screen. So for today, it's actually being played in our own server, Singapore and Malaysia, because the Taiwanese tournament round has a bit of problems. So we will be able to see Diana and Zyra, because in the C servers, in Singapore and Malaysia servers, he has been released, but they'll be auto banned for this tournament, so we'll not see any plays made from Zyra and
but I'm also
Diana.
looking forward to see this kind of champions being played in the league.
It's okay, that's why you have to see Jace.
Jace, oh yes, Jace. But then it's mainly played by TPA Assassins. What is his name again?
How can you not know? The most famous top
the
lane.
most famous, I've forgotten. Could you brief me about this again?
Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, yes, Stanley,
Yes.
that brings so much bell now.
Brings so much bells.
Okay then.
Okay, so
Okay.
so right now we're actually facing some technical issues. So we're gonna try to fix this and be right back very soon. So we're gonna jump to a short commercial break before we come back. So do not worry, do stay tuned. We'll fix this problem very quickly. So in the meantime, he's gonna strip soon and flex some muscles when he returns. Most probably.
Oh yes, probably. I shall. But then again, I shall restrain myself. Okay.
I shall. Yes, it's a good thing.
过蛇吗？来来。喂 ，Crash 吗？
So, welcome back. I hope you all enjoy seeing Jaeyoung get punished. So right now we have fixed the problem, so we're going to actually move into the champion selection screen. It's begun for quite a while, but do not worry, we'll go cover this up very soon as you still have the 3 minutes delay from spectator mode. Yes, so we can see the bans actually Nocturne, Zyra and Morgana, but I thought they want, okay, so maybe there was some miscommunications, I'm not so sure. Maybe I was misinformed. And the other ban champions will be Shen, Twisted Fate and Malphite for KL Hunter's side.
You can see Team KL Hunters actually chose Ezreal. I bet it's for Jaeyoung. And we can see Volibear. I see that Team KL Hunters actually chose Rice, which is good counter against R3. And I think that Team Manila Eagles is going to face a very tough time for mid.
Okay, but I'm going to let you know a hidden secret about this. Don Murray has been playing Volibear on top a lot actually. Or is he gonna just be trolling there? Not gonna see him play Volibear top and then monkeys in the jungle Maokai. But it's going to be very funny and interesting to see. So we're gonna see for MLE side they've picked on the Alistar and Ari, as well as Varus, Skarner and Irelia. It's actually a very high crowd control team, high CC base, and also Irelia has the ability to charge in through anything because we can see that KL Hunters has no knockup abilities at all.
I think it's a good thing that they have chosen Olaf because of their high CC team, and he has his out Ragnarok that can just move through, cancel every single CC, and yeah, I think it's a good pick for Team KL Hunters against Manila Eagles.
So in this lineup, we're going to see how well they fare off because in the mid lane, Ryze does counter Ari quite a bit. His Rune Prison holds it in place, going to not allow that 9-tailed fox to escape. No problem at all. It's just going to throw tons of machine gun spells. Pew pew pew, and then she'll die.
And we have the Skarner as well. Skarner's yankings are really...
Not so sure. Skarner's ganks are actually really strong in the early stages because he is actually innately somehow more tanky than other champions.
Yeah, because of his second, and gives him an extra shield, which gives him movement speed as well. But then we cannot forget about Maokai. Maokai's ganks are also equally as strong and potent.
But for Maokai, I mean, the problem is that if he uses his Twisted Advance, someone flashes away, he's going to follow suit. So it's actually not so good as a ganker, so to speak. I mean, Maokai has this flaw where if he does use that to gank, if someone flashes away, then you get caught under the tower damage, tower hits. So it's going to be very hard to know overall how this will happen. So I mean, Skarner is different. He just charges them with second skill with the armor and then slows people down like forever, especially with the red buff. And they have to flash away, he just walks towards them if it's still a safe range and continue to slow them down. And also, Skarner has a stronger jungling potential in terms of counter jungling. If he meets Maokai into the jungle, I believe Skarner does have the chance to kill him off just by spamming Q when he has a blue buff.
Yes, I agree. Shall we have a look at Skarner's masteries and runes? I'm pretty interested in looking.
So right now we're going to take a look. We're going to see movement speed, Queen's magic resist per level, glyphs, and then we're going to see attack speed marks as well as magic resist and flat magic resist and flat armor. So this...
I mean, he has a sustain and he has his mobility as well, so his ganking potential is pretty good. And shall we have a look at his masteries?
So we're going to see a basic standard 0.19. So gonna be the basic set. Not gonna be anything interesting for us.
And yeah, and he has that utility that gives him a 15% increase in duration of the buff. Yeah, and that could be really useful in sustaining the buffs. But then again, if he were to die and gives his buffs away, that would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad for the other opposing team. Okay, then shall we move on and have a look at Maokai's? Yeah, I'm pretty interested in looking at Maokai's runes and masteries as well. Looking at these jungle runes. Okay, he has magic resist at level 18, movement speed. Oh, he has movement speed as well. Okay, and attack speed and armor. He does not have magic resist. Is that? Oh, he has magic resist actually. I'm sorry.
Resist
Black magic resist
per level.
per level. Yeah.
So this is going to be all the standard things for now for the jungler. So it's going to be very interesting to see who comes above and who comes on top of all of this.
But looking at mobility wise, right? I mean, most junglers I see, they always go for quintessences that gives them an additional buff in movement speed. What do you think about this?
Because right now the jungler has changed into a different level of how they want to secure the ganks, counter junglers. Like if your top lane gets ganked, if you're in the area, you want to reach as fast as possible as you can to help support and save the person as fast as you can. It's all about how mobile you are right now. You can see all the champions selected and all the items bought. You will always see a boost of mobility right now on all the junglers.
Yes. So they don't usually start with the cloth armor anymore, right? And
Yeah.
They always start with the boots of movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 20 more seconds and we'll be moving on to the game.
Yes, so this is going to be very, very interesting and very exciting to see overall. As you can see that, for right now, I would say that in terms of overall team fight, because of the crowd control right there, it's going to be the favor of Malay Eagles.
Manila Eagles.
Yes. But in terms of the lane dominance wise, I believe it might be in the favor of KL Hunters.
Yeah, especially Olaf and his true damage.
Reckless
Yes,
swings.
reckless swing.
And you see thunder.
Oh, tons of damage, just wiping the enemy's HP bar. Gone.
So even for top lane, I believe it's going to be an advantage of KL Hunters. And bot lane, Ravus is one of those very situational champions. He's able to dish out a lot of damage if he's able to stack his procs onto the W, definitely. So it's going to be very interesting to see overall as he needs to at least get 3 stacks. He can actually deal at least when he's level 5, I think, 16 to 18% of magic damage to the percentage max HP.
Oh, that's a lot actually if you come to think of it.
But magic resist does reduce it. So it's going to be very interesting to see the items, the builds, how everyone's going to play out around this.
But most of the time, as in you always fight bottom lane, they always go for flat armor seals and probably just attack damage with marks.
But sometimes
so
right now, the
really
more...
go for magic resist glyphs.
But right now, a lot of them really go for the glyphs actually. The new style. Instead of getting the attack speeds and all those things, they actually move on to get magic resist per level instead of attack speed. So right now, we're going to move into the game. So we're going to see how the plan goes out for the counter jungling, as well as who is going to beat up whose asses. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, you shouldn't say. Oh my god. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure everyone would just ignore that. Okay, so back to the game. You can see Team KL Hunters and Manila Eagles are actually just going for their opponent's red. Probably we're gonna see a gank. No, that's not gonna be a gank. They're just gonna be pretty far off. And you can see Maokai just putting on his saplings around the map, so it gives them extra vision, and as well as knowing the enemy's position. But you can see KL Hunters is gonna move back. Oh, the game has been paused actually.
Oh, there is a PC. There is a PC problem right there. So the player's PC is actually hanged. So we're gonna. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play around this, how it works around that. Because not it works around that. I mean, your PC is hacked if you start the call basically.
So are they gonna restart the game? Let's say worst comes to us.
No, definitely not. I mean, as you can see right now, we are on the terminal draft. It does have a 30-minute delay, right? 30-minute pause time, so to speak. So, we actually.
The game has been resumed. I think the game has been resumed. Okay, so back to the game.
So we're gonna move back into the game.
Okay, so looking at Team Manila Eagles, they're just going to go back and secure the red and help the jungle leashing. I mean, leashing is a very important for the junglers, which that really helps them in
saving much more HP for ganks for the junglers. And yeah, and probably Olaf is just an idle around there. But the minion has not spawned yet, so it is. I think it's okay. But Maokai for him to just throw his saplings on the other neutral cube, because the difference between the blue buffs and red. Could really matter a lot.
Yes, as you can see right now, actually KLH is trying to use a new meta, so to speak, to create a new game all around.
Oh, I can see that regen. Oh, that cool.
They're going to actually use support AD at top, and then the top laner bruiser supposed to be at bottom, and then AP me is going to be the same. So this is going to be very interesting to see how. Oh, they actually responded very quickly. I believe did the ward spot them when they walk past it? Wow, both of them are actually doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You see Irina and Olaf at bottom, and then we see the AD carry as well as the support is really at the top lane. Wow, very interesting sight.
But how did they find out that they're just gonna lane switch? Maybe just missed that.
Do you just miss maybe the wall placement at the race by MLE did spot them changing lanes, but I don't believe that would be the case, or maybe they just had the same thing in mind. They wanted to try out the Euro meta, the strategy, which is being played where you're going to fast push the top lane, secure somewhere, then later on move on to the dragon after that. You're going to give up the maybe early dragon, but fight for early dominance in terms of lane and farming. But you can see now that both of them actually changed the lane, so
it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, yeah. So looking at the lanes, right, Alistar and Varus. Oh, there's a flash being procced off. Oh, and will he go down? Yes, he will go down from the... First play, go for KL Hunters, and that was amazing play by KLH Jaeyoung. And there was this was 2-for-0 exchange. Oh, that was amazing play by Jaeyoung over there. But they did drop really low, but no matter, they got the 2 kills, which is a 700 gold for the first blood and the second kill. And that is going to really give them advantage on lane in terms of laning forward.
Yes, and both of the kills went on to the AD carry, which is Ezreal Jaeyoung. So right now, it's very much far ahead in terms of items. If it does go back to base, that was a very successful gank.
Yeah, but Maokai
actually flashed and used that advance to secure that.
But
gank.
Looking at that, Alistar actually flashed early. He flashed early, but then he didn't really save his AD carry, so he should have just sacrificed himself and just saved his AD carry.
He didn't really see...
He did. He actually see, yeah. But that quick reaction by KL Hunters, yes! I'm not being biased there or anything. Oh, there's a gank, but snare, and flash over there, and yes, a charm being gone up, but that failed to hit Rice, and that was a failed gank by Skarner. But you must know that Skarner's gank, without his level 6, he can't really gank. His ganks are not really as potent as once he reached level 6, because he can't really CC the opponent.
Yes, but definitely, but when the opponent overextends, he will get the chance. And you can see right now Olaf being a boss, pushing a bit too far, and here comes the Skarner slow, but he flashes through it instantly. He missed the first Q, so he's not going to chase on to that because he knows it's going to be a failed gank.
But it's actually not a failed gank, because both mid and bottom lane actually procced off their flash. So it's actually... they were actually...
They were successful, but just didn't land the kill. You put on a different pressure onto the lane right now.
Yeah. Okay, looking at Maokai is actually camping at mid, hoping that Ari will just overextend and just gank her.
Just waiting for the correct chance. Once she steps past that line, I believe Dawn is going to charge in.
Oh yes, he is going to help, and he has no flash, so this kill is going to be secure. Probably, yes, he's going to go down, yes.
This is actually very well played by Dawn. Sorry I cut you just now, because I mean he came in the moment. I believe that Kaigo was thinking he'll be safe, he'll be fine. That's why he did not proc off his flash early or try to run. Oh, he actually used his flash again.
Yeah, he used his flash. That's why I was thinking Maokai actually made a good decision to wait and camp at mid and wait for Ari to just overextend and wait for the opportunity and just gank that.
Gank that.
Yeah, gank that.
Okay.
So looking at top lane, who do you think will actually win if we do not look at the first 2 advantage kill over there?
Like you can see right now, even though Alistar is a high CC ratio, you can see right now from the attack speed, movement speed to fast, and the mobility for Ezreal is definitely in the favor of the top lane. You can see right now Misery is most probably going to get the kill. Nope, see the ice ball right there, just stopping anything from happening from Nunu. Which what makes the Nunu and Ezreal lane so strong is that they can control the movements of the opponent and they can outpoke them without any problems at all. Because if you see that if Varus and Alistar try to go in for the kill or the harassment, Alistar will go into mid range. You have to hit something, either the support or the AD carry. If he hits the support, if he hits the AD carry, then Nuno will just throw his ice ball into the Varus, and Varus will not be able to attack or move fast enough to reach Ezreal.
Yeah.
And Ezreal, after his stun has finished, he'll be able to use his second ability and slow down attack speed of the opponents and then increase his attack speed even more.
Yeah.
So definitely will be an advantage of the top lane. I mean, but in terms of poke,
Oh, they're just gonna dive in, being a boss, but I think they're gonna take down the top tower early.
Yes, like this is one of the strategies for top lanes. Yeah, you want to take down the tower early, and then instantly when you go back to regenerate, you just move down to the dragon. So the top lane champions have to decide, do they want to protect or would they want to go for the dragon?
But then again, if you were to take down the top lane tower too early, then you lose out in farm. Because you just keep roaming, and if you fail in the ganks and getting kills, then you really lose out compared to if you just leave and just destroy top tower.
See, but there's a different way to look at it. You can see right now the gang is coming on from Skarner. Skarner's just too slow, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
No way to get into the fight immediately. And you can see right now, Maokai, instead of going for Philosopher's Stones, actually went instantly for his Boots of Mobility. Went to opt to run all over the map and just gank as much as they can. And one more thing about this would be, if you have read this, there was an article about the strategy by Zugu,
Yes.
one of the top Korean teams, where
Korean.
the play style is very different, where they force a low economy farming system in early stages, where they go for the
Oh, we can see a possible, I'm sorry to stop you there, but they see a possible gang by bottom lane. I think Irelia is going to be taken down probably because of his, the CC and everything. He's just going to take her down.
And if that does kills off Irelia's ability to kill herself out quick enough, so there goes the kill. But two ignites were used on her to confirm that she dies, just in case if she flashes away or use her first skill to move out of danger.
Yeah, but in terms of CS, you can see Irelia actually doing pretty well because he has 59 against Olaf. In terms of laning, I think Olaf against Irelia, Olaf would definitely be a more better bruiser compared to Irelia.
Yeah, but as you can see right just now, he pushed out very far to push Irelia back, but then Skarner just was hiding there, kept waiting to gank him. So he had to play safe, so Irelia definitely got the farm back from there, I believe.
Yeah, but then again, that was a good play by Team KL Hunters for just surrounding the Irelia from both sides, and Irelia really has no choice but to move upwards, and to no avail, she just has to go down from that damage.
Well, that was a very good attempt by them, by Irelia.
Okay, so looking at mid. Okay, so against Ryze and Ahri, but let's look at the CS. 59 against 67, yeah, that's pretty common because looking at Ryze is always the dominant one against Ahri, especially because of his rune prison. Yeah, it's rune prison.
And his ability to, after the lockdown happens, just burst out a lot of damage. Ahri, her skills are mainly skill shots, and if Golden's just play a bit cautious and manage to dodge those skill shots, she'll not be able to do anything to it. So as you can see right now, Ahri is just going to force the lane push, forcing Golden's to pop his ulti to just kill the lane as soon as possible, so if Ahri does need to gank another lane, he'll be able to do so as well.
But Ahri is a good ganker, especially because she has a level 6 and she can just flash, pretty much flash 3 times if you do not include her flash.
A very high mobility
Yeah,
skill.
again, a very high mobility skill.
You can see that actually against Ryze, instead of going for the Sorcerer's Boost, she has opted for the Mercury Threads right there.
Is that Irelia going for the Mercury? Who?
No, I'm talking about Ahri.
Oh, Ahri going for. I mean, that's good.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
You can see right now the top lane has been taken down, and everyone changes the laning phase. You can see Varus and Alistar moving to the bottom as they know that they're going for the dragon. Irelia a bit slow, went to the top lane first to clear some kills and realized the dragon is being taken and decided to go down. You can see right there, KLH performed it very well, this strategy. Like the top lane aggressiveness, the ganks happened out, the first 2 bloods came out very quickly, they brought down the tower as soon as possible, and within just that 10 minutes mark, they got the dragon. And pushing up the goal lead to 15.8k right now, with the kills as well as the dragon lead.
That is actually a very big lead for such a short time. I think Manila Eagles is going to have a really hard time just to jump back up into this game.
Yes, definitely. As you can see right now, the AD carry and support, they have switched lane, so bottom lane is going to be more of a farming game again. But Irelia right now with a top tower gone, Olaf has more space to farm. He can push out even more Because if Arida stays up there for too long, Maokai will definitely be able to go for the gank. You see right now the gank has happened at bottom lane. Nunu's ulti trying to slow everyone down, and there goes Skarner's ulti onto Ezreal, but I believe Ezreal should be able to get out of there without any problem at all. He does use his flash and his third ability, and there goes Nunu flash as well. Both of them escaping, no problems at all.
Yeah, we must thank Nunu for his ultimate and just suppressing all the enemy team not to enter the circle of death.
Yes, and definitely right there, actually Ari also came to gank the bottom lane, but Maokai and Rice were in position to actually hold her right there, and she had to use her ultimate to dive into the dragon area and then dive out later to teleport back to base. So it was very well played overall teamwork by both sides of the teams when they did plan the gank, but I mean it was successful in terms of burning items and no one died, so it's going to be in the favour of MLE right now as Revive still has his flash. If he doesn't want to flash in for the kill or flashing to escape.
But I'm a bit confused at why Manila Eagles would use Varus against Ezreal. I mean, you look at Ezreal's mobility to dodge his Q, and they shouldn't have chosen Varus.
In my opinion, actually, Varus does have the ability to defeat Ezreal, but it's a bit harder, so to speak. Because let's say if you trade hits, you proc the stacks on. As long as you proc the stacks, you just need to cast ability. You don't even need to charge up the arrow. It's fine. You just need to cast ability. You do percentage health damage, and with 3 stacks, that is a lot. And at level 1, I believe it's like 4% per stack.
Oh, that's
or 3%. That's at least 9 to 12% of the maximum health and magic damage dealt onto them.
yeah.
Yes. So that's why, I mean, they were thinking that most probably with the aggressiveness of the Alistar and Varus combo, they will be able to kill Nunu and Ezreal. But as you can see right there, where's one ice ball from Nunu just stops anything from happening.
Yeah.
So
and they can't really exchange hits because of the buff of Nunu's attack speed. Yeah, the debuffs of attack speed.
And as well as the buff on attack speed.
So they probably lose out in exchange hits. So it will be in favor of the Team KL Hunters. Oh, okay.
Team KL Hunters as well. And so we can see that, wow.
Oh, there's an early deward. Yes. Yeah. So that's going to be really good for ganking bottom.
See, this is, talking about the Azuba strategy, this is the style of doing it, I suppose. They take down the early tower, take down the early dragon, secure the objectives, take down ganks that keeps happening. Is they just now top lane Rise went to gank Arida, because Arida overextended and she burned the flash. And right now they just straight away move to the bottom. And Olaf right now is the one pushing mid since his creeps have really pushed too far. And right now Arida is the one that's forced to leave the lane to go to middle and fight against him. While Bottom is going to be a 4v4. And Olaf definitely have no problem running against Arida with his ultimate.
But in my opinion, I think if Olaf would just turn and fight to it at one. Okay, you can see a bottom team fight being go on, and Maokai is being taken down really low, but he's going to survive that hit. But who'd actually die? I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Trade on Alistar and onto Rise.
Oh,
right
both the supports have gone down.
Yeah,
both the supports.
I mean, Nunu and Alistar, both the supports go down right there in that fight. But it's still in the advantage of KL Hunters as they are the ones planting the aggression. As you can see, Monkeys right there being very aggressive. Going to be able to take the blue buff.
Yes, but he's being taken down really low.
That was a very quick response, flashing away, going to be safe. Just enough health right there. The Ignite is going to take him down. And see, with Irida's flash really down, the help of Rise earlier, totally no problem at all.
Yeah, but
see Olaf moved back, but instead he went to secure objectives. Stole the blue buff, and right now, after that fight, they stayed, those two that were counties stayed at the bottom lane and they pushed down the towers. So right now you can see that 3 kills lead, 2 towers, as well as 1 dragon being taken. And total goal difference right now is 6k onto KL Hunters right there.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Ari has not taken any blue buffs, right? It's all been taken by KL Hunters.
Oh, she took the first blue.
Oh, the first blue,
yeah,
but...
the second blue. The first blue of course goes to the jungler definitely. Yeah. She took the second blue, and just now the one that was stolen was the third blue.
Yeah. But that was good play by Golden's Olaf.
Oh, wait,
no, Monkeys, sorry.
Did I make a mistake? I thought I saw a blue buff onto...
Onto?
Oh, but based on the time, it should... I think Ari didn't get the blue buff.
Yeah, I think Ari did not take the blue buff
but
because...
I
think Skarner
saw that blue buff on her, but maybe Skarner gave her the early blue.
No, probably you got mistaken by her Foxfire. Yeah.
maybe I just got mistaken by the Foxfire.
But it's red. How can you get confused by that? Okay.
No one knows anything.
No one knows anything? Okay, let's just keep at that.
You can see right now the 3 champions of MLE are actually going to push bottom, and so is Arvi, Kaigo actually moving into position as well. As well as Nunu knowing that they're going to run,
the damage.
They're diving onto the bottom, actually are going to move into position as well. Actually going to move into mid to try to do that mid tower, I believe. As you can see right there, they are unable to push the lane at all. Being afraid, if they do dive in, Olaf is going to dish out and trade hits, going to do a lot of damage overall.
Yeah, because of his true damage and he's pretty beefy. Just look at his HP bars.
And you can see right now, after securing the top and bottom, they're going to move into mid. See, right now, KL Hunters is forcing the opponent into their pace. See, they're not going to catch people off guard right now. But we can see that because of the ping wall right there, they're not spotted, but you're going to see the X being thrown by Olaf. Going to hit the flash.
And stun over there. Okay.
Flash is there. Here comes Drive. Actually going to deal with the last few damage. No, not enough right there. Very good dodge right there by...
wow, that was amazing play. That axe.
It's amazing axe by Olaf, by Monkeys right there, securing the kill. You can see right now with the blue vibe as well, even though without picking up the axe, the cooldown is so quick. As he was running, he would just throw it and slow down opponents, and they're just going to push away, no problems at all.
Yeah, and one thing about Olaf is he doesn't really have to go for that much of damage. He just has to stack up on his HP, and because of his true damage, he can just really erase the enemy's HP bars off.
You can see that actually taking a dragon while the mid lane actually brought down a tower, pulling everyone into the defending, but a bit too slow, and right now another 3 dragons.
Yeah, the second dragon in the game.
Yes, you can see they did a good bait, so to speak. They stayed a bit longer, but they know the movement speed buffs and Ezreal's ability to move away, and Nunu's flash was up. They had no problem running at all. For all the movement speed slows.
Yeah, that debuff.
So that's why you can see KL Hunters actually have been, I believe they've been practicing this a lot.
Yeah.
They're playing to the full potential, so to speak. They're doing securing objectives very well this time. Like, normally you see them there, they seem out of
I mean, 夸张a bit.
I mean, normally we see them play, they seem a bit disorganized. Like you can see that they want to do something, but then it fails.
It's probably of last week's Jaeyoung's punishment. He's like into, oh my god, okay, I have to do this really well. We have to practice, we have to do this. So
yes, they're definitely pumped up because they lost the game. They should have won.
They took it as a constructively, and yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. We should do this more often, as in punish him more often, so he can perform well, I think.
Yes, definitely. So you should think of a new punishment later. Even though they won't, should punish them so they can win against TPA, SGS, and SAJ, I suppose.
Sometimes you need to give a good beating out of them to bring out their inner talents, you know.
Definitely. Yeah. So you can see overall, no large team fights have occurred. Just maybe a 4v4, but then they were all at the towers, not nowhere they're fighting in the middle of nowhere. So this is going to be very hard to see still whether when it happens who will win. I mean, the goal advantage is on KLH side, but if they do make any mistakes, they'll definitely be able to take them down as well on the side of MLE. With all their CC, as well as high sustain from Irelia, it's going to be interesting to see how all this turns out.
And Maokai, I want to like say something about Maokai, because Maokai, he got his early Oracle and just dewarded the enemy's jungle and the rivers. I mean, that is a really good decision made by Maokai, because he really suppresses the gangs from the opponent. I mean, it's a good thing to buy Oracle in the early stages, but in a way you lose 400 gold if you want to get like GP5.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get the Oracle, you're definitely going to sacrifice that. But you can see right now, actually, do they still have the blue, or has it not spawned out yet?
No, it has not spawned, I think.
It has not spawned.
Yeah, it's not spawned.
They're still waiting in position until the enemy move into the brush.
Yes, it's just recently spawned.
So I believe it's going to be a 5v5 fight. Go to comments right now.
Shurela's being caught.
Olaf now with the ultimate is cancelling everything. So we're going to see a very this all the kills going on to counter right now. The Monkey's just tagging all the hits with his ultimate. It's most probably going to go down. Yes, it does go down to Irelia, but it's a 4-for-1 exchange, and they're going to dive onto the tower right now. And it's going to be
a double kill. A double kill from
it's a double kill.
Double kill from Hagane over there.
Yes, well, they expect that, the support getting double kill.
Yeah, recently,
Gio must be like,
hey, why you steal my kill? Recently we've seen supports like getting kills, like Soraka's overpowered banana always getting the last hits.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new thing now. I mean, giving the supports the kill, let's take the kills.
I mean, it's a good thing to give the support the kills. It means that they have advantage of, even though they have the GP5, they can get other beneficial items for the team, like a Ziggs Herald, or maybe another Aegis, and things like that to support your AD carry to be much stronger. You can see a free Baron being taken down right there. And I believe Olaf just spawned in time as well. He should have the bluff as well. Can I take Olaf?
Bluff? Did I have bluff?
Yes, a bluff.
How do you bluff? Okay.
Bluffing the audience.
Yeah,
they didn't notice anything. See, okay, Olaf does have the buff. Yes. It wasn't a bluff.
Why are we whispering?
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so...
But you can see that KLH did secure Baron, but they did give out the blue buff because they wanted to maximize the time they needed to take down Baron, so that Skarner or Varus doesn't move in position in time to have a smite steal or anything unwanted to happen. So you can see right now the goal difference is actually 10k right now in the 20-minute mark game. It's actually quite huge.
Yeah, but looking at this game, I think Manila Eagles would stand very little chance to get back into this game. Just looking at the CS, just look at Azriel's farm over Varus is 199 over 149. That's a really big lead in terms of CS.
Hey, let's take a look at the items right now. You can see actually it's very interesting. As we can mention, the strategy used is actually early for the top lane, for the support, for the jungle. They're actually getting early GP5 items and then transitioning to aura items, then only to core items. You can see Olaf actually has a Shurelia and a Ziggs Harab, and this Aegis is on to Domuri, and Hagani I believe is getting the second Shurelia as well. So you can see right now they're taking a bit too many hits from the tower. They did rush in a bit too far to try to get the kill, but Ari did use her flash and she got into a safe position, no problem at all.
Yeah, but they do have Baron buff, which gives them an additional health regeneration. So in overtime they will just get back their HP, and it doesn't really matter if they just take a few hits from turrets or a few hits from the enemy team, hoping that the enemy team will just use up their ultimate and really gives them a disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. So you can see right now, they're actually going to camp mid. I realize they're actually going to try to clear bottom. No, that would not be the wise choice. It's best to just stay in mid until you see someone actually move to the bottom from the opponent team. So you can see they're just dancing around the base right there, taunting each other, just moving around, just trying to dodge all the kisses from Ari, I suppose. I mean, I would want to take a kiss from Ari, but definitely not in this T5 situation.
Nasty. Okay, so
Domri actually being caught by Skarner, being put in position, but he just totally uses his ability and flash out into a safe position. But Aria does come in to take the kill onto him. But slowly moving on to different targets, you can see that as you takes on Ari, Nunu takes on Varus, Nunu getting another kill, and Olaf with his true damage taking down Skarner as well. Again, it's a one trade, but it took 3 champions.
that was a good trade.
Yes, very good trade. And KLH being very strong and aggressive, going to stay in the mid lane a bit. But right now they should move on to the bottom, which they are doing right now to secure the objective. You can see the ward being fronted by Nuno into mid lane right there to see whoever is in mid lane. So I know that someone's defending and can push the lane without any problems at all. This is going to be another free tower, I believe. MLE has no response or no answer to this right now. So you can see, yes, it's just going to go down the second. The third tower might go down as well, and while Jaeyoung being the boss tanking towers haven't learned.
Yeah, it's not learned his mistake, just tanking the tower.
Yes.
Is he going to get punishment? If he were to lose this game,
we're
going to give him a good beating this time. I will join, I'll call my Indian friends and
try to give back him up. Sorry,
but then again, he has his lifesteal, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, team fight being proper, and Ari is being taken down, but Olaf is, but Ari is managed to take on because of, but he's still going to be taken down over there. And you can see Ezreal just all attacking all his way and take Irida down, and that ultimate by Ezreal. As you can see Ezreal just wiping out the whole enemy team, reducing the enemies to smithereens.
Well, MLE actually surrendered.
Oh, that's surrender.
Actually, they know that it's going to be broken, I suppose, the Nexus in this push, but in the end they just decided that they're going to waste any time. Hey, I know you're excited.
I'm too excited.
KLH won, but you need to be seated. You don't dance or don't dance.
Okay, I'll try to restrain myself this time. Okay, that was a good play by Team KLH as well as Manila Eagles, but they did a little bit. I mean, I think the champion selection was a bit off. They shouldn't have chosen Varus against Ezreal.
Yes, Varus is a very unstable champion. Really needs to do well to know to do well, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree. But
it's very hard for him to do well because there's no escape abilities. It's all very aggressive abilities overall. So right now we're actually going to move to the score screen. Going to take a look on that, and then we're going to listen more comments what you think about what they did wrong, I suppose. Okay.
So we have a look at Eagles with 518, and obviously KO Hunters did a really good job over there. And Ezreal, yes, he lived up to his expectation, carrying the game with a 409 score and a 10.5k goal, which actually gives him a lot of items. And you can see
if Ezreal is able to get it within the 50 minutes mark.
That is actually really good.
He just decimates the opponents, no problem at all. Trading hits, the Shin procs, the slow from Phage, and the criticals, just free hits all around, no problems at all. Definitely.
Yeah, okay, I take that back. I think Trinity Force is a very good item. Yeah, giving an overall damage of AP, critical strikes,
and the slow buff.
Yeah, and the slow buff.
Debuff. I mean, overall Trinity Force is item. A lot of people say that it's like if you don't get it by 20-minute mark, you should just forget about it.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
it's a bit too late. But I can see right there with the early economy gain from taking down towers, the dragon. Definitely, there's no problem at all getting it very early. You can see right there the goal difference showing right there. Jaeyoung with 10.5k.
10.5k goal.
Only 6.2. Even though the CS difference is 60, but moreover, with the kills, assists, and the other towers going down, the dragon going down, you can see that. See, MLE wasn't able to secure a single tower from KL Hunters in this game.
Yeah, and we have to give credit to Don Murray because his early ganks that it gave an advantage to Ezreal in the top lane, giving a double kill and yeah.
And you can see that MLE's group is actually a very caster-focused group. So for Maokai, it actually benefits him a lot. Because his passive allow him to regenerate percentage maximum health for every 5 or 4 spells cast, making him be a bit more tankier in the game overall.
I do like Don Murray's CS though. 69. I was like just eyeing on that. 69. Oh, okay. Did he plan this? I think he probably planned it. Don Murray. I see what he did there.
Wow, okay, I'm not going to comment on that. I can see your smile. You're actually very happy that did happen.
No, I'm smiling because KL Hunters won. I'm pretty excited actually. Okay.
I do not wish to believe your excitement whether they won or excitement of whatever thoughts are going through your brain right now. Electric.
And that's for you to find out another day.
I do not wish to find out. I will remain myself and not linger into your world, so to speak.
I have a very despicable mind.
Apparently, people want us to dance Gangnam Style, or maybe it's actually towards Aaron.
Oh, okay. They want us to dance Gangnam Style? Then we shall dance Gangnam Style. Why not? I mean, it will be fun.
Like that?
But then, when should we do it? Should we do it now?
No, of course not. Never do it.
Why not? I mean
not. The position of the camera, everything, needs to be fixed. And then you need some sunglasses.
Okay, it's okay. No.
JMBB to be next to you. And then you can crawl underneath her.
Ayo. Or we can just do Gangnam Style over here. Okay? Okay, come on, let's
another time. We shall plan that for another day.
But.
Yes, do not be sad. No buts. Anyway, so we're going to move into the commercial ad. The next game should start about 9, so do stay tuned. And we'll be right back for the next game. I'm Jen, TeddyTibbers.
And I'm RiceGod, and he does not want to let me dance the Gangnam Style. I'm so disappointed in you, actually.
Okay,
Would you let me? Would you let me?
Oi, 不过蛇吗？来来。喂，快些嘛！
What's up, ladies and gents? My name is Parv, and I welcome you to our League of Legends Top 5 Plays, week number 89. We have an awesome lineup for you guys this week, so without further ado, we start into our number 5 play with Pure Edward on Lee Sin. At the beginning of this play, we see he's being chased by Shaco and his clone, but he sees Nunu waiting in the rush for him to bring Shaco there, but he has another idea. He lands the Q and then Absolute Zero started up, so he lines it up, kicks him over the wall right on top of Nunu, and then follows it up with a resonating strike to escape the Ash. He shields Nunu and then starts to retreat, knowing that they can't win this 2v2, but Nunu sticks around longer than he should, so he stays around just to help out, and then they retreat back to the tower, but he takes a lot of damage in the process. Then Nunu exhausts Cap to try to help out, and then he W's to a minion, but then Ash flashes for the kill, but the shield keeps him just barely alive as they both escape. Landing in our number 4 spot is Crumbs on Rumble, and at the start we see a team fight into his Malphite goes in but gets kicked away, and then the enemy Volibear charges in on Blitzcrank, and the rest of the enemy team commits to the fight, bringing them all low except Corki, who helps burst down Volibear, granting Rumble his first kill. Rumble charges in, landing a slow on Soraka and then Graves, and then he WQs to chase down Soraka and give Corki the kill. Afterwards the enemy Graves and Lee Sin escape, so his team backs off, but he doesn't waste a moment and goes through the jungle, using his W for movement speed and hoping that they stick around. Remember, he doesn't have vision until he actually goes into the lane. Lee Sin instantly bails, but he flashes onto Graves with his flamethrower and gets the kill perfectly despite his flash. He tries to retreat, but Lee Sin lands his Q, but he shields just in time to take him down for the double. For number 3 spot for this week, we have O's on Ezreal, and I apologize in advance for the buggy start to this clip. It's just a bug with low recorder. So Leona dives in and stuns him right away, but the Targ dazzles the Leona, allowing for him to pick up the easy first blood, but take a look at the map and we see Malzahar coming in. He goes on to Vayne and walks around the caster minion, sniping him with an awesome Mystic shot. As soon as he enters the brush, Malzahar comes in and puts his dot on Ez, followed by Ignite, and now we see his health, but right before he dies, he tries to flash back to the tower, but Ez grabs the triple and then instantly moves, dodging the Lee Sin Q as Lee Sin flashes for positioning, but gets stunned, and then Ezreal kites back, using the minions as a barrier to pick up the 4th row exchange to start the game. Scoring in at second place is Fail Prototype on Vayne, and she's been farming bottom when all of a sudden they come to 4-man ganker. She runs back towards her tower as we see her team responding and coming down. By the time she gets to the turret, Amumu leads the dive. He runs in and she quickly reacts to that. When he ults, she is lined up to condemn him into the wall. Shen starts to ult in and she pops Final Hour, going stealth and then coming out and getting on Amumu. Right before dying, she goes stealth again, coming out to help finish off Amumu, and the Targ teleports in, stunning Katarina, which lets Vayne lifesteal off Corki, tumbling and picking up the kill. Together they finish off Katarina in an amazing turnaround thanks to the quick response of the entire team. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Alexander, Matteo, and Jen. And at the beginning of this play, we see her clearing a ward in a river as 2 players are coming towards her and she gets sandwiched by Leona. She quickly flashes out of Leona's ult and then she monsoons as Vayne condemns, pushing Leona out and then into the wall for the stun. As she runs towards the tower, she gets cut off by Zyra and Vayne flashes away, so now it's just her. She runs into the brush and then into the second one and then turning around, juking out all 3 players once and then immediately a second time as she gets back into the second brush. She dodges Leona's Z and then goes for it, shielding herself and running straight back to the tower, stopping to shoot at a tornado behind her and leaving the enemy team cross-eyed. And for the bonus clip of the week, we have SKMW to Magazaki on Nautilus. As the clip plays, I just want to remind everyone to like this video and favorite it if you liked what you saw. Also, we have a second channel that provides daily content, so if you like our shows here, then follow the link down below for even more content. Thanks everyone for watching. I leave you with this hilarious clip, and I'll see you back here for week 90.
Hello， 我是 Orange Sport 队长小峰。英雄联盟 Season 2是让我觉得它是一个很大型的比赛，也是播出有史以来最多奖金的一个比赛。我们觉得最强的对手是吉隆坡猎人，因为他们身经百战，有参过就很多比赛，例如 GPL、IPL 那些。然后最重要的是他们是职业选手。我们的瞄准是冠军，我们希望代表马来西亚去到越南那边打东南亚选拔赛。Orange Sport 提供一个 gaming house 给我们，我们在那边 camp 了1个月，我们每一天都在想不同的 strategy 来迎接不同的对手。我们 Orange Sport 是无敌的。
Okay, so
That distraction. Anyway, I see you're supposed to make a very warming welcome to those who came back to watch us, not like
well, it's not too late.
fling
It's
around
not too
with
late.
them.
Okay, sure. Okay, so to the audience and everyone else, Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri.
So some people say we weren't clear, we couldn't pick up what we were saying. So there it is again.
Selamat Hari Raya. Da 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 da. See, it's the thing, right? You just don't know the lyrics after that. It's just all we're doing.
I
Selamat.
remember the tune.
Yeah, we just remember the tune. I mean, that's the most. We can just blabber about the what's next.
Maybe you should get Thor to sing.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, because he did win, and he should be in a celebrating mood. So he should sing this song of love, I suppose. Family.
Song of love. Song of love.
Anyway, moving on to some of the more important things. So for all those of you who know, we did have a few problems yesterday in terms of server, but so we thank you guys for being patient with us. So right now servers are up and live, everything is fine, and with double IP and XP weekend, I hope you all really enjoy it. And also right now we're going to talk a bit about the Malaysia Season 2 National Finals, which you all saw a bit just now, and how that was forever XSF, the team leader of Orange Esports, did a short interview for us. So it's going to be a national finals with a North, South, Central, and revenge tournament qualifiers. I'm going to duke it out tomorrow on the online tournament. There'll be a live stream as well at the lls2.garena.com. So do remember to tune in. We're going to see some special faces to be casting for tomorrow. Not me. Maybe we can see Ryan stripping and pow 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 all around.
Now, why are you giving out the special event, the main event? It should be kept a secret, you know, until the day actually comes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes,
Sorry
so
for
is
being
it,
so revealing.
so that's like a suspense for all you audience out there.
Suspense.
It's okay. It's okay. Now here's a rubber band. Play with it. Ah, bad boy. Bad boy.
Okay, that sounded very disturbing. Anyway, next will be the Dragon Dance competition. For those of you who've been following up the forums, you have seen that Sharana, Dark Force Sharana Dragon, where if you are able to submit the time of the last dragon killed, you'll be on the 18th and 19th of August, the season 2 qualifiers for Singapore.
Repeat.
You're gonna be able to win a chance. Win a chance. This RiceGod is distracting me while you're seeing, but you have a chance to win a G600 keyboard or a G19 keyboard. You have to watch the SGS livestream for season 2, which will be on our ll.livestream.garena.com. Did I pronounce it wrongly? I believe I did not. For more information, please look up the forums. Yes. So it'll be very interesting to see. So if you all want, please, whoever wins the keyboard, please remember to provide me the keyboard. Please give it to me. You know, I'm keyboardless at the moment. My own PC's keyboard actually just broke down, so
You can actually try to go for the Microsoft keyboards. I mean, they're so good compared to all these high class.
It's not high class. It's like,
I mean, does it glow? Does it actually glow?
Does it glow?
Yeah, does it glow?
I have no idea right there.
I like keyboards that actually glow in the dark. That's fun and nice. So
So yes, keyboard that glow. So you like to see the keyboard stare at you in the middle of the night while you sleep with bright lights.
wouldn't it be interesting? I mean, playing in the dark, then suddenly you can see your keyboard just glow in the dark and you can see everything you type.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. We have the National Day Skin Contest actually. It was from the 9th August to the 1st August, so it's already ending. We do have quite a bit of submissions. You can see there's actually Fizz the Merlion. There's a skin right there. Fizz is a Merlion statue. So some people actually listen to Jasmine and create this Merlion.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty cute.
And the other one will be the Peach. I'll let you talk
Patriot
about that.
Graves.
Yes.
No, which one are we talking about? Patriot
No, I
Graves.
talk about Fizz, so you can talk about Graves.
Okay. So let's talk about Patriot Graves. Oh, that is actually really good artwork by Kisuke XLL.
Kisuke Chao.
Kisuke Chao.
X.
Okay, sorry, forgive me then.
Anyway, he has a bamboo cannon right there.
And he looks a bit dark. But then again, I mean, that's a good artwork, I must say. I'm giving credit for this. I mean, he has his army bag and the Malaysia logo over there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they should really consider this.
I mean, we still have until the 31st of August, so for those of you out there who haven't joined this competition, you can create your very own scheme with national elements that represents both Singapore or Malaysia. And if you think you can really do better than those that have been submitted, please do continue your submissions, and we are still accepting all these things. And we might stand a chance to have your scheme featured as well as created by Riot. Yes, so definitely going to be very exciting. So I hope to see maybe RiceGod with the skills bam, bam, pow, pow skin.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I mean, I always
Rise,
project
right,
myself.
Rise.
Yeah, it's Rise. Nah, I probably project more to Malphite.
But his Okay, never mind. Enough with The Rock. You know, I know
The
you love
Rock.
The Rock so much. You must be watching wrestling.
The Rock. Can you see
Yes.
the power? Oh yes, you can actually see power.
Okay, moving on. You know the distraction with the MLE holiday challenge coming up as well. So, we know that everyone's going to enter holiday season soon, so we're going to challenge you guys to complete tasks given by the GMs each week to win prizes. It's from the 18th of August to the 9th of September, and you can win prizes like the 7-day IP boost, 30-day IP boost, and do log into the forum to find out more information. Everything is right there for you. So, do you accept our challenge?
I know I did.
Yes. Yes, so do you accept it? Press the red button and die. Beep. There's no red button. Anyway.
You're full of rubbish, you know.
I thought you're supposed to join me, you know, say something funny. You know, like Pinky and a brain. You can be Pinky, you are Pink, and I'm the brain.
No, but sometimes I try to be funny, but then you just stop me and just cut me off. You know, you didn't have to cut me off.
It's a fine. To the red.
See, there you go again. You always cut me off in the middle and just potong my steam. Potong my steam. You know, he always does this to me all the time.
I shall cut your steam off.
Yeah, okay, so shall we just move on? Yeah. Let's just
So
move
yeah,
on.
the next game of the day is actually the Saigon Jokers against the
TPA
Taipei
Assassins. Yes!
I know
TPA
you're
Assassins.
very excited to see.
Stanley playing against Star. Is he going to use Jace again? I mean, his Jace is ingankable. You can't just gank him. Jace,
This is just, he just slaps people away.
Yeah.
Like Thor's hammer.
that whack.
Yes.
You know, probably, I could just, nah, you probably just whack me. I mean, you
I'll
fight bass.
crush you with 2 fingers.
Okay, I
You
better
have
not
so
play.
much muscles.
I know, you fight bass.
Moving on, we shall talk about Saigon Jokers right now.
Mm.
This. Bad side, bad effects anyway. So we have the bot lane, or support will be Archie, mid Nix Water, top QTV, AD bot will be Violet, and support Uzi, AD bot will be 2Q, I suppose that's how you pronounce it. I'm not so
2Q.
sure. And jungle Junie. So right now the bot lane, we can see that Archie's been playing these few games, and Violet's been sitting out, maybe resting, letting the young ones play as he's. I'm going to talk about the age where he's 25-year-olds and then Archie's 20 years old.
We probably can see Uzi playing Lulu as well. I mean, again,
Most probably.
with his Uzi attack. Okay, so moving on to Taipei Assassins.
Let's see the fabulous Kolami.
Yeah. Okay, so we have his AD carry, Mistake. He could play support as well, but I think his AD carry would be better. And AP carry next ABC, Nisagz. And top will be Stanley and our beautiful Kulalin support. Jungle, Libalis, and AD carry B.
It's little balls, not Libalis.
Little balls!
And anyway,
I mean, I try not to say such
know.
vulgar things on air, you know. So, Lily balls. Lily balls.
AD carry BB.
And AP carry toys.
Yes, so BB, not the AD carry BB of TPA, but GM is actually a fan of toys.
How did I mispronounce little balls? I mean, my mind should be more despicable than this.
Yes,
It should be
I
more
have no
wrong.
idea.
It should be more wrong than this. How did I just miss that?
You contaminated your mind so much that it's become pure. Moving on, we're going to move into the champion selection right now. It has begun, so we can see the bans have been taken down very instantly by both sides. But SAJ has taken out Alistar, Morgana, and Nocturne.
And you can see Taipei Assassin has taken out Shen, Malphite, and Ezreal. You can see always Malphite is being taken out in games. And as well as Shen. I mean, they are really strong bruisers and top laners and top. And
But you can see the first and funniest ban of the GPL Ezreal right there.
Ezreal.
Did you not notice Ezreal? How could you
I-
focus on Malphite and Shen, not Ezreal?
I mean, Shen and Malphite, they are really good bruisers. I mean,
yeah, but Ezreal. What would you ban Ezreal? Ah,
you never know. I
done
mean,
the research.
yes, we had K on this meeting. I mean,
No,
okay.
anyway, I believe the ban Ezreal is because his Nix Water actually plays AP Ezreal mid, as well as AP Janna in mid.
AP Janna mid.
So he plays very different in special champions that are different from the conventional picks. So I believe maybe Ezreal is a targeted ban because I have no idea why, you ask me.
We can see Soraka and Corki being chosen by Saigon Jokers. I can see a good laning combo by both of them. I mean, you can have fast kill because he has his Valkyrie and Flash up, and you have Soraka's both kill and ulti.
They're just gonna dive onto Soraka, definitely.
I mean, Soraka is just gonna die, but not Corki.
I mean, actually the Corki and Soraka champion selections are actually the top top picks of
GPL.
the top picks not of GPL, but
Like overall, I mean.
no, the IPL face-off.
Yeah.
The IPL face-off, actually, a lot of people use the Soraka and Corky combination. At least the few matches I saw, which were mainly on the.
Oh, and you can see Udir being picked up, but we seldom see Udir being played, especially in top lanes. But then again, Udir is.
Now, I must first apologize. Apparently, my voice went sky high just now. There's some technical difficulties. My people are not telling me what to not say. When to shut up. They're just shouting at me somehow. Anyway, so you can see, actually going to be a Ash and Sona pick.
That is pretty good and viable as Sona gives an extra attack damage debuff as a Q. Kassadin. Oh, Kassadin is being picked. I can see Saigon Jokers going for Kassadin against who's that? Oh, against Gragas.
Oh, it was the Gragas jungle. Udir
conspiracy.
I mean,
against Gragas.
well, the only person I saw playing Gragas jungle so far in our own server is actually Gluttony from 7DS. You know, when he played it against me, he played so well. But when he played with me, he failed that Gragas jungle so bad. I was like, I told him, why are you failing when you play Gragas jungle?
Just like
with
how
me?
I trolled you.
Yes, like how you know.
me, APE.
Everyone wants to troll me apparently when I'm playing with them. They just don't like me so much.
No, because you're just like a little boy. Everyone just like to play with you.
Little boy, seriously.
Yeah, little boy.
I'll crush you later.
Oh, please don't.
Anyway, you can see that right there, Yorick has been taken as well by QTV. Most probably going to go top, I believe, with Teleport and Flash. I don't believe any other top champions will be selected. Or are they going to try maybe the same style of how KLH played just now? I believe they're watching the game. Maybe they're going to place two ADs at top and the Bruiser at the bottom. AD carry mid and the jungler, the normal jungler role.
Ash and Sona versus Soraka and Corky, who do you think would win?
I would say that.
But you see Ash and Sona actually taking off Ignite and Flash.
No, they're gonna swap. It's gonna be Flash Ignite on.
Oh yeah, Clans and Flash. Clans and Flash. With Ignite and Flash.
Yes. So
but they don't really have any exhaust in their team.
I mean, because the exhaust is going to be casted onto Ash, Ash will just cleanse it. And if the exhaust and Ignite is thrown onto Ash at the same time, she'll cleanse both.
You got a point. You actually got a point.
See, of course I know.
Yes.
I got a point.
Yes, you got a
You're not
point.
paying attention. So they're actually going to be the ones that face aggression onto the bottom lane this match, I believe. Because you can see that Sona is actually going to take Flash and Ignite. So we're going to see them be very aggressive, I believe. As well, when you know that Soraka has used the heal in the early stages, like when level 1 or level 2, her heal is like about 18 to 20 seconds cooldown. So Sona, on the other hand, has the ability to just cast spells every 6 seconds after it's been used, or every 7 seconds. So it's going to be very easy to push them out of the lane if they do choose to play aggressive. I mean, Corky does have the burst, but early stages without the help of Soraka, when Soraka's heal is done and dealt with, he will take out so much more damage.
Well, then again, most bot lanes you just have to focus in farming.
No, right now the trend has changed to a more aggressive bot lane.
Trying to get the tower, is it?
No, not trying to get the tower, but you try to kill the support as much as you can, so that the AD carry is fat and you don't die. Like they try to get a kill on someone at the bottom, and yeah, that's how they do it.
You can see a very unique choice of summoner spells by Irelia, not going for Flash.
It's okay, it's Stanley. And let's take a look
Oh,
at Stanley's runes and masteries right there.
We must have a look at Stanley's runes and masteries. Go to Stanley's runes and masteries.
That fanboy.
Oh my god. Okay, let's have a look. Magic resist at level 18. Movement speed condenses, physical damage and armor. Flat armor seals.
So this is a bit different. I mean, some areas play armor penetration for the marks. When it goes for attack damage, I believe it's going to be helping farm much more easier. And cure out the goals from Yorick much easier as well. So take a look. The mastery is going to be conventional, more tanky, and yes, there it is.
0.21.9.
Actually, taking the points into taking less damage from the minions right there. Actually going for mana regen over movement speed.
Maybe probably it's because of Yorick. Yeah, Yorick's goals.
To reduce the damage taken right there. So this will be a very interesting fight to see at the top lane. So one more rune set I'm very interested to see will be Nyx Water. Nyx Water is also one of those AP mates that plays very different runes according to everyone else. And you can see it. 15 ability power prints, flat magic resist, health at level 18, and just magic resist at level. Magic pen at 8.5 at max, so nothing special right there. But let's hope the masteries do not fail us.
But he does have health seals. Oh, 2109. Why? Why do you look so disappointed?
Because the other day his Cassiopeia, had all the health per level, and then sometimes they play HP regen runes. This is just too normal.
Why is this too normal? I mean,
it's the basic. It's conventional. There's nothing unorthodox about it. It's just the same old, same old. I thought this was provide me some excitement, something special, but no, they did not.
You could be proven wrong in the game. It's just runes and that's what we're looking at. Okay, I would have to have a look at Udyr's runes and mastery. Will he go for the full
definitely movement speed, attack speed, armor, and magic resist, and see, that's it.
I'm wrong again.
Anyway, this is the masteries. Masteries will be definitely 0.21.9. See?
Yeah, please.
Okay, you should just go over.
Okay,
so bad. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, so right now, as you can see, the countdown, 14 seconds more, are going to move into the game after that. It's going to be very interesting to see how both teams perform. SAJ is not a weak team, and we saw last week that when they played against the Singapore Centres, they put out quite a tough fight. Again, they were in the early stages, in the early games, during the laning phases, but when it came to the team fights, and some of the positionings right there, they seem a bit off position, and got caught a few times, and then the game in the end went back to SGS advantage right there.
But then again, they are fighting against Taipei Assassins.
So this is very interesting to see how well they play off as well, because SGS is also one of the teams that managed to take a win from Taipei Assassins so far in the GPL.
This would be an interesting match to watch, I think.
So the top lane, especially, I suppose the ghost is the run from Yorick. But no, I don't think so. I'm still thinking, what's the ghost for?
The ghost is for Irelia.
Yeah, no, but I mean, what is it for?
Ghost. It actually gives an additional attack damage because of Yorick's passive. The more ghosts you have in play, the more attack damage they have.
No, I'm talking about Irelia's summoner spell, Ghost.
Yeah,
not Ghost.
Oh, I thought
Goose. Anyway, okay, I was confused. The game has begun, so as you can move into the game, you're gonna cover his face for his blurriness right there.
Oh
wait, actually.
That was a slight delay.
Okay, actually a slight delay right there. It's gonna be delayed by a bit. Something happened right there, so no worries right there. So you can show off your face of disappointment of how I pawned you.
No, you did not pawn me. Okay, anyway, I would like to talk about. Okay, so the game has already started, so let's just move on to the game.
So we're gonna see. Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. I mean, they're just moving towards mid lane, and this probably going to go for the red. I mean, Udyr needs his blue buff for early gank. You can see Team Saigon Jokers is just going to secure. There's a ward being placed there, and that's going to be really advantageous for Saigon Jokers.
So they're actually contemplating to be aggressive or not be aggressive.
I think they're just going to play safe. You can see Team Saigon Jokers are already separated and just moving on to their lanes.
I believe that would be the case as well. Both junglers, so to speak, rely on blue quite a bit in the early stages in order to clear the jungle very quickly and gank early. So it will be very interesting to see how this turns out, but we can see the TPA might be going for the red first and then going on to their own blue right there. Yes,
I think
Soraka
is actually being spotted. It's already spotted.
No, but actually, wow.
But in terms of jungling speed, I think Udyr would fare more better than Maokai. So we can see an early gank by Udyr probably.
Did you just say Maokai?
Maokai, I mean Udyr, I'm sorry. Yeah, there is a Maokai.
No, I mean, did you just say Udyr ganks faster than Maokai?
I mean, he's able to clear jungles faster, so we would expect a faster gank coming from Udyr, probably in the top because he's starting at the wraps and probably going for the red. And yeah, I think he's going for the early gank at top lane.
I mean, Udyr just clear the jungle much faster, but I don't really see him going for the early gank. Instead, they're actually going to go for an early evade.
I think they're going to invade the blue.
Wow, like a boss.
This is a different play.
Hasali is being seen, the slow goes down, the damage right there instantly going to be taken down. He's not splash away at all. The first bird goes onto the jungle Udyr. Right now, we're going to move into the blue buff right there, instantly forcing Maokai away with Yorick. And you can see, Yorick actually, Maokai actually stole the blue right there. He smite in time. It was a bit slow from little boss side right there. I believe he wanted to save it, but in the end, Maokai managed to steal it right there. So they're still in a safe position where the jungle does have the blue buff, but right there he's forced to go back to base first and then return to the jungle lane later. You can see right now BB and BB and Mystic actually going to be the top lane, like we mentioned right there. Going to be a bit different. And Irida at the bot lane. Irida is one of those champions that, like Olaf, can fight against a 2v1 lane. They play a bit safe, as they do have the ability to farm from. Well, Olaf has the ability to farm from distance, and Irida has the ability to continue sustain and moving to get the last hit easily.
Yeah, but I don't think Irila should. I didn't think they have made a good decision for swapping Irila down bottom. As in, look at that, they're just pushing. But then again, it's I mean, for Udyr to gank bottom, it's pretty good because they're always constantly pushing. But
see, they have to dive the tower. And with 3 champions there, Irida's passive is going to proc, and with Ghost, how are they going to catch her?
oh yeah.
Yeah, they need to force the exhaust down.
Maybe that's the reason why she's got Ghost. They actually planned. Could they have actually planned on this?
You never know. I believe they might, because Irida is one of those champions that's able to farm beneath the tower, no problem at all. Because wow, look at her dancing right there. It's not a glitch. It's just left and right, clicking, spamming those clicks. But you can see, Irida is one of those champions without any problems farming below the tower. No problem at all. Not going to miss any CS. They're not going to bother to poke her because she's going to sustain back. No problem at all. So Irida is one of those champions that when you push her back, it's like she's under tower, she's in a safe range, she's just going to farm.
Yeah,
if you dive her, she's going to stun you. And you're going to end up, you're going to lose that trade instead. You see, right now QTV in another sense does not have that ability. I mean, with his Ghost, he'll be able to push them out, but Ash can just focus with the help of Sona, no problem at all. You can see right now, that trade right there, Yorick unable to sustain that 2v1 lane, and the game is going on to mid lane right there, and Nick's Water is going to go down, and he did not use his splash.
That was the second kill by Team TPA Assassin.
Yeah, but Nick's Water opted to not use his splash as he believed he wasn't able to run away, or did he charge in for the kill, that's why he got caught out of position right there, I'm not so sure.
He didn't use his flash. I mean, even before when he got ganked, he also did not proc his flash off.
So we can see right there, Irida actually no problem at all protecting the tower, so to speak, a bit more than Yorick, I would say.
Yeah.
See, Yorick has already spent all his mana, he's forced to go back.
And someone top lane, I think he's probably going to go down.
Yes, it's going to be a free tower right there. But Maokai is actually going to move up to defend the top lane right now. So, but Maokai, what can he do? Throw saplings, hit the ground?
And probably just stun. I think that's all he can do.
Not much, but you can see Irida, if with less help, see, with a bit more health right there, it's actually forcing Corki to move away from the tower. You can see, oh, Ash and
You can see Sona is just playing as a ward.
They didn't even place a single ward at the top lane at all. They actually went for only 1 green and 1 pink with 2 pots and 1 blue right there for Sona. Actually, more defensive style.
You can see Team TPA Mistake.
It's Mystic! Why are you reading these names like Japanese or something? Come on.
Fine. My bad actually. Okay, so I can see I'm Mistake.
It's Mystic, not Mistake.
I'm Mistake and I play Sona as a ward.
And you can see another gang going on to mid right there. Little boss trying to be aggressive but not going to be able to. And we can see right now they actually caught this Yorick off, but he was actually a bait. You can see Maokai actually moving instantly, most probably going to get the kill onto Mystic right there. And you can see Mystic being a bit too aggressive, didn't think the gank would come right from the tower, moved out to poke Yorick, which was in the brush. You can see right there, Irida, even though fighting 2 against 1, pushing people away from the tower, no problem at all. Sorry, tongue tied right there.
We always have this problem.
Yes, and instantly taking back. You can see right now, little boss being the boss, showing that he has big balls. Actually gonna go in. Irida's be taken down quite a bit. Be very aggressive right there. You can see overall the farming phases is into TPA's advantage as well. You can see Yorick receiving CS but with 1 assist, but Irida actually has 27 CS right there, just staying under the tower, no problem at all.
As you can see in bottom lane, they've really taken down the tower at bot lane, so I think Irida will have no problem farming at this lane really, because she's just gonna sustain and maintain the laning phase, as in just keep the the creeps static at one position and just last hitting the creeps, and that's actually a really good technique to just farm and keep the farm up all the time. I mean, just keep last hitting but do not push or get any creeps, so you can just keep the lane static
and into the area you want it to be,
yeah.
So you'll be able to safely run away from ganks as well as safely farm, no problems at all. But we can see right now, SAJ, the Kokie and Soraka actually going to move into the mid lane with 4 champions in the mid. Actually gonna opt to try to kill Gragas maybe, or go for the dragon instantly.
So you can see Team Saigon Jokers is actually playing pretty messy currently because they're all over the place actually.
So they've been thrown off by this different I'm not sure what's happening right there. Everyone's just dancing around. Dokai is now holding the mid. Kasadi went back to base. They know the blue is up soon. No, I don't believe it's up soon because the minion died quite late. But actually going to gang is happening somewhere. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. Because Soraka and Koki is at the bot lane. Soraka is being defensive and the wall as well, planting the wall. Just going to protect Koki from a far range. I really am just going to wait for the creeps to like, okay, come closer to me, and then I'm going to farm out very slowly but quickly. Go for it all. You see, oh, the blue going up instantly, the wall being planted, seeing that the blue is being stolen, but nothing SAJ can do at all.
Yes, you can see EG is pretty consistent with securing the objectives of getting at least blue and red. And
but because of that, they're going to lose the first dragon, but they're going to take one tower and the blue buff away from SAJ right there, which Kasadin, being a blue hungry champion, is gonna have a lot of problems right now fighting against Gragas. As Gragas' passive does give him the ability to heal his health.
Max 2%.
Yeah, max 2% of his health, and with the blue buff he just can keep throwing spells even though there's no creeps, no problems at all. You can see Soraka and Koki gonna try to take the blue, and they do secure the blue right there. A bit of a misplay by TPA, I believe. They should have known that once it spawns out, SAJ were moving to try to steal it, but I suppose they saw Castle moving to middle, so they think that he did not take it, so they moved in a bit too late. So Koki does have the blue, is going to be able to push the lane much stronger right there, but it's not going to be enough, I believe. As the mid lane right now, Gragas with 70 CS and Kassadin with only 34.
Yeah, but you can't really tell because Kassadin really scales off better late game. If you can really outplay Gragas because of his ultimate, you can just jump around, just dodging.
But one ultimate for Gragas will kill everyone.
I mean, you can dodge it. You can dodge it. As in,
I mean, of course you can dodge it, but the displacement and damage to your whole entire team instantly is definitely in the advantage of TPA in terms of team fight wise, I suppose. You can see right now the lane switch is happening, and Yorick is not going to be able to push away this area right now. And she does have the 2 GP5 right there, but Yorick does have the Tear of Goddess.
Tears of Goddess.
But it's not going to be enough. We can see that she's going to try to gank her. No, not at all. Okay, just gonna move back.
Yeah,
see,
no problem.
No, Stanley just slowly taking each CS like a boss. And right now when we switch to the bottom lane, the CS 82 for Ash, 75 for Koki, and they're definitely going to be able to farm out much better and push them away, I believe. Yeah. The advantage is still the TPA side, even though SAJ did take the dragon, but you can see right there the gold lead is on TPA.
See, Sona actually planted wards that is to have a lookout on the ganks, so that Ash and Sona can actually just push as aggressively as they can and be safe in a way. But they do not have the tower, so I don't think they should just overextend it off so far.
Oh, yes. Wow, perfectly played right there. BB is going to take the kill.
But right now Sona is going to be taken down.
It's okay, even if Sona gets taken down, you can see the teleport right there from Stanley. And QTV also teleporting down right there. Instantly right now, it's going to be a 3v2 fight. It's actually, but then they're actually having a lot of help from both BB. Oh, can see right there being poked away QTV. Gragas coming down, not sure where to run QTV. There goes the ultimate, pushing QTV back into the fray, but the heal from Soraka heals him up, so he didn't totally nullify the damage right there. So as you can see right now, 4v4, we're going to force the tower at the bottom lane for TPA. I believe they're going to try to take it down, as BB does have the blue and red buff. 3 buffs given by Koki right there.
But that was an amazing play by Sona and Ash, as in their coordination in their ultimates really just melted down away.
Koki.
Yeah, Koki.
Soraka didn't even have time to respond to try to block the arrow for Koki. Just flying right past her, hitting Koki in the face, and was like, it's GG. Being taken down instantly. Yeah, and when Ash got exhaust, instantly cleansed. No problems. Just take that summoner spell off and deal tons of damage.
Tons of damage.
So you can see right now, Irina, after taking the bottom, after forcing the fight a bit, moved back to the top lane, and you can see she actually froze the lane before going down, so to speak.
Yeah, freezing the lane.
Like, see, even though she went down, fought there for like a few minutes, walking back up, the lane is still where she wants it to be. Yes. Very, very well played right there by Sai. I'm not sure whether he planned it or just happened to happen, or just so happened to happen that way. Wow.
I think it's supposed to be happening.
Supposed to happen.
Supposed to happen. I mean, it's Stanley, you know, anything is possible for him.
You can see Yorick going for the early Mana Mune there. It's going to boost up his damage and ability to spam. But but in terms of the gold gain, it's going to be in the favor of
I think
TPA.
Yorick shouldn't have gone for early Mana Mune. Just look at his CS. And I don't think his team is actually doing really well against Cyber Assassins. So I think he should have gone for early 2 GP5.
But it will be too late already because it's like the early 12 minutes into the game, and if he didn't get a Tear of Goddess early, he wouldn't be able to push the lane as much as he wanted when with the AD and support at the top lane. Yeah. Right there, yeah. So I believe he got that just to sustain the lane and push it back. But you can see that Irelia with 2 GP5, even though Yorick does have the Mana Mune, when they do trade hits, I believe Irelia will be like, what are you doing to me? See right there, going to charge in right there like a boss. Don't even care about the ghouls right there. Just charging into the brush, and with Gragas coming from behind, Udyr coming from the sides, this is going to be a very dead Yorick. Look at that, like gag right there, GG.
This is going to be raised off. They don't even bother to just go for that Yorick. He's already there. I think he's just going to dive tower and just try to get as many CS as he can.
Yeah, just go out one free CS right there, and there goes.
Yes. Probably his main objective is okay. At least get a CS.
Yes, since I mean the goal didn't really help. So I believe the dragon is going to be up in 1 minute. So TPA is going to position itself for the dragon, and you can see right there Udyr and Gragas going to steal the blue. Or Soraka trying to be aggressive but getting caught right
that
there.
ultimate by Ashe hitting Soraka down, and he's going to be melted, and he's going to be taken down by Ashe normal auto attacks, and they're just going to secure the blue. And yeah. That's a good play.
You can see there was actually when that happened, Soraka got taken down instantly. There's another fight going on the blue side's blue, and we can see I believe the blue went to. Oh, you can see Archie trying to steal the blue. Let's talk about that. Is Archie gonna make it?
Nah, I don't think so. Because if he were to, did he? Oh, he got it. He actually got it.
He got it with his
he actually
ultimate.
got the. Oh my god, I'm mistaken once more. How many times is this gonna happen?
I mean, Conky does have the extra burst. I suppose he just remain in safe range because. Sona has not used the ultimate when they killed Soraka just now. It was just the slows as well as the pokes and ultimate from
I think he actually got the blue buff with his ultimate.
Yes, I mean, yeah. I believe so. I believe it was going to be a big shot right there.
You see, Gragas is very, also as mobile, I mean, he's so mobile as in his big belly button. It reminds me of you in a way.
I'll give you a body slam soon, don't worry.
Okay, I should look forward to it.
Yeah, you definitely remember of me.
But I don't want to get lost in the abyss. You know what I mean? Okay, see early deward by Maokai over there too. But Udyr is just going to go in with his. He's going to place another ward over there. So both junglers have oracles, and both teams they're just going to go around and deward the junglers.
But Udyr did go for the earlier oracle after the half goal. He really had the oracle onto him. Maokai did wait after 2 GB5s and a boost of mobility, I believe. So right now we can see that Dragon is going to go down, but SAJ is going to take down the mid tower. They're going to try to make a trade happen. So right now the tower is taken very quickly, and right now they're going to push the mid, but it's not going to be fast enough, and TPA is coming from behind. They do see it. Oh, the arrow goes down, hitting QTB, and that
this is the movie of the game. It's
all hitting, no problems at all. Yes. We call BB the god of arrows, I suppose. Imagine you say 神剑. 100% accuracy so far. All the 3 arrows hitting the target on the mark, right there.
But I think Saigon Jokers, they shouldn't have gone for the mid turret knowing that the enemy is probably going for it.
I mean, I believe that they want to force the fight onto the dragon because they know they're going to lose. You can see item-wise, no one has anything substantial.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they do have Udyr because Udyr can pretty clear out most junglers and probably dragon as well, pretty fast. So they shouldn't have gone for mid, I think. It was a big mistake there by Saigon Jokers. And there's a ward actually placed in mid lane. I think that's a mistake by Saigon Jokers as well. Okay, so looking at the match, you can see that Kassadin is all playing pretty passive together with Maokai. And I don't think they can really do much, just exchanging creeps, pushing up and down. There's nothing like.
So let's take a closer look at the total goal gain. That will give us a closer view on how everything is happening right now in this game. Can we take a look at the goal?
Yes, the goal
Observer,
gain.
please change. Gold!
Total goal gain. Oh, by Gragas, he has the highest goal gain. 5.5k.
Yes, and you can see that Kassadin only at 3.6. And Yorick at 3.8, but you can see Irelia at 5.1 because he got his 2 GB5s very early in the game. And for Yorick, if he could have gotten it, but he'll be pushed away from the tower much more quicker in comparison to Irelia, in my opinion. And then you can see Odia right there, also with 2 GP5s. Getting it later than Maokai, I believe. Maokai got to 2 GP5 first before his Oracles, but you can see the gold is in the advantage overall into TPA. You can see TPA also running. I suppose maybe going to be a similar strategy, but we're going to have to see.
They have the goal advantage because they keep security the main objectives and getting the dragon all the time. I think that was the second dragon they got, right?
No, the first one.
The
first one went to SAJ.
Oh, yes, yes.
And more interestingly, we can just see that Sona just got her first GP5. Actually, she just got her first heart of gold right there. Opting to go for wards and more other items to help her sustain in the lane and sacrificing the early GP5s, as everyone has been helping her ward and reward most of the time, and the early GP5s on the other champions, they definitely like have no problems at all in facing this off. This fight.
As a support, I think going for early GP5, as long as you got the goal, you just have to just teleport back and hope for the best for your AD to just sustain the lane and get your GP5 as fast as you can.
But instead, she went for more health and more defense, magic resist, and more wards. I suppose she must have somehow managed to calculate it perfectly well, maybe juggle it very well.
Because the team is doing actually really well, so she probably got that. That flash! That was a really close arrow over there, but Yorick reacted fast and just flashed out of there before getting ganked.
Yes, I mean I would consider a missed arrow because it was supposed to hit. It's just that it was a flash just took it away from BB right there.
Oh, that was the first actual arrow miss. No, that wasn't a miss. That was.
There's a flash.
That was a flash. That flash.
Yes. Very well respawned by QTV, not getting hit the third time by the arrow. Is it third time?
No, that was actually second time. Second time.
Oh.
First time at bottom and second time at mid lane. And you can see Udia is pretty consistent as just going to enemy's jungle and just camping there because
you're giving wrong information. Udia is coming back to their own jungle and trying to gank
previously.
bottom.
I mean,
previously.
being really consistent. As you can see, he's always going to enemy jungle, getting their neutral. I mean the creeps. I mean the jungle.
Okay, Gragas is gonna be a boss and gonna push Nick's water into his face. There goes the ulti. Push him. And the ignite and the barrel.
Probably gonna go down. Yes.
Oh no, he misses and
Yes, that body slam, OP as ever.
Oh, you can see actually Udia getting the kill onto Soraka. I believe they did tower dive right there, and right now Dragon is going to be up in 2 minutes, but Baron is active, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens right now. Oh, actually going to try and push bottom. Gragas being the boss, going to just run through everything, no problem. Going to chase down
Corki.
Archie right there.
I'm coming, you better back off now.
Yes, the body slam is coming. You see actually Yorick just doing his job, pushing top lane, using up all his mana right there, and Ash is going to be able to farm a bit more from that wave. And she has got an IE already, so wow, this is going to push them very much ahead in terms of overall damage done by both ADs right now.
And looking at the goal, I mean the CS by both Ash and Corki, they're pretty. Corki is actually doing really well. Looking at the CS in terms of CS, they have 165. I mean they're on par.
Yeah, but in terms of Irelia and Yorick, so to speak, they're not doing as well. Yeah, for the top lane. So I mean, that difference. Oh wow, there goes the arrow right there, hitting onto Maokai.
Oh, the ultimate is gonna be melted down, erasing that HP off Saigon. Maokai is just
erased. Now it was the top lane. It was the arrow from the top lane right down the middle, hitting in the Maokai, and then it's well planned, instantly reacting, Gragas bottle, tossing Maokai into their faces, and the stun, the slow from Irelia coming out, and it's like, GG, there's no way you can go from this.
I think I have a new fan now.
You have a new fan.
Forget Stanley, who is this BB?
Look at, now we can see that Stanley has Triforce 2 GP5s.
He's just gonna tank that damage from the turret. That's not actually a wise thing to do.
No, they actually want to take this tower as fast as they can because they know that they are very behind into the game. They need to get some gold from some location, somewhere, anywhere at all, to push them back into this.
Yeah, but you can. Dragon is actually active. I mean, it's currently up, but you can see Udia is just gonna bear stance. Is running into the bear.
Maokai is out of position right now, actually pushing the top lane, pushing it back, so the smite is not there. So TPA is going to get this free dragon, the second free dragon of the game, I believe. I'll never know, some Koki's ultimate will take it. Never mind. The smite goes down, and there goes the dragon as well.
Oh, that was a good place to current the objectives.
So right now at 20-minute mark, the IBS is at about 8k gold lead, a bit similar to last game where KLH was about 10k. Right now you can see everything moving in a similar pace, so to speak. Yeah. So we're gonna see the mid they're gonna force a fight, I believe, because they do have the advantage. And once the fight is successful, if no one dies, they're gonna go for Baron.
It's still gonna be a 4v3 in mid lane, but oh no, the Elder is gonna back off.
You can see Stanley trying to push, being a boss, gonna push alone. For the other 4 push in the mid lane, no problem at all. Udyr just rewarding wherever he sees the ward, and the tower, the mid tower is definitely gonna go down. Yeah. And Yorick decided to come to middle, but thinking it was not safe, gonna take a very long route, go through the blue buff, and then moving slowly back into the mid lane. But right now, they're all just gonna go down to the bottom lane, gonna take down a tower to grab Irelia right now. All 5 of them are gathered together. There's gonna be nothing SAJ can do about this, I believe, right now.
Bottom is just gonna go down, be taken down by Team TPA. Yeah, there's nothing they could have
done. They don't even dare to go close to the tower. You can see Yorick
and hitting Soraka over there!
Somehow it seemed like a miss, but just totally hitting into something right there. And the burst, the ultimates right there. Garana's pushing everyone away. Sona's ulti landing on 3 champions, I believe. And Ash just slowly poking onto the weak champions behind. You can see Garaga's going to be taken out. No, his flash and body slam into safety. No power at all. Kassadin, even though in the ghost form, from the help of Yorick, wasn't able to get any kills. And TPA suddenly takes off Maokai and BB onto QTV right there. And right now they're going to get this tower. It's going to be
that
3-4-0 exchange.
Okay,
the amazing arrow.
Yeah, the amazing arrow. And Corki actually shot his ultimate onto Sona, but actually missing her by just an inch. If that were to hit Sona, she would have gone down. But then you can see bottom is actually going to be taken down. The inhibitor is down, and I think they're probably just going to back
heal up and then go for Baron later.
Yeah, go for Baron.
Yeah.
Oh, that arrow! I'm still.
Actually hit something.
Yeah, actually hit something.
It's like it's gonna miss.
It's gonna miss. Oh, it's gonna
angle just nice. Just hitting something no matter what. Never miss.
Who is this?
Unless you flash away.
This BB, huh?
Who is this BB?
Yeah, this BB. Oh.
You mean JBB? Anyway,
so she actually hit.
Oh
no!
I have no idea. I haven't seen her play Ash. But you can see right now because they moved back after pushing the lanes, SAJ is finally going to get the blue back into their own hands, so to speak. Well, actually refreshing for the Golem just does all the fall to SAJ hands right there, being very disobedient.
So stubborn. But then again, to no avail, he was just going to go down.
Yes, and right now we can see QTV going to push the top. Bottom minions are going to push into the base if they don't defend. And right now, the big TPA is going to scout out the surroundings of Baron before they go for it. But no, they're actually going to push the mid lane.
I mean, there is really an advantage of Type A assassins. I mean, in team fights, they were just dominating. So I don't see the need to actually go for Baron.
I mean, if
they might risk that the Baron might have, they might risk.
Oh, this Baron being stolen.
Baron being stolen.
Definitely. But I mean, normally if you have the dominance by getting the Baron, you just, if you do, unless you miss it, if you do get it, you just establish your dominance even more into the game.
Yeah. So, but you can see Type A assassins, they are really aware of the enemy's choice of champion. They have Corki can just jump in, Maokai, and Kartus. I mean, what is it?
Yorick? Kassadin?
Kassadin. Oh, Kassadin. Ulti could probably just burst down Baron at the very last minute.
Let's take a look at the goal again. I want to see the difference of goal in the support. You see that Sona is actually 6.1 and Soraka is at 4.5, but Soraka actually went for the early double GP5s. But we can see right there by TPA securing most of the earlier objectives, and the Dragons, whenever they can, even though they did miss the first one, they put this whole team into a good position where, see, even though she got the GP5 late, she still has a lot of money.
But then you have to look, she has more CS.
Just by a bit more.
One by a bit. It's 2 to 16. That's actually 15
okay,
in
17
difference.
Right
17 now. No, 15 actually is equivalent to 1 kill.
Yes, I know about that. And Sona does have 1 kill as well.
Yeah, Sona has 1 kill.
So they're going to take down the top tower, and they're going to be able to dual push the lanes, no problem. Irelia's going to be middle, I believe. She has no problem running away with the ghost and the ability to stun and sustain the ultimate. So this is going to be interesting to see. Irelia is just going to be 1v1, most probably QTV in mid. It does become a 4v4 at the top. It's definitely going to be in the favor of TPA as overall items and overall abilities. SAJ right now needs to stick together to fight.
Yeah. If I was SJ, I would be pretty intimidated by the enemy's health bar. Just look at that, they're so beefy, and especially Udyr. Udyr can snowball the whole entire team.
Okay, I'm going to talk about something else.
Yeah.
You can see there's the aura items, the 2 AGs from Udyr and Sona. Right, but you can see the next item for Udyr is actually Ironing Spark. Ooh. I'm not sure is that trolling or is that legit, but I have never seen an Udyr with Ironing Spark.
I mean, it is TPA. And
I mean, it's a good item. I mean, I suppose he does not need Beats End since Kassadin is not doing that much damage, and Maokai, even though Magic is not doing as much damage because he's going for a more tanky build.
Probably Udyr is just going to stack up on his Phoenix stance. You know, every 3 attacks he did. Oh, there's a team fight going on. And oh, Sona's going to be caught and she's going to go down. And everything's so messy right now. And okay, Ash is solo, but she's going to be taken down by Yorick over there. And then it's left, it's going to be taken down.
Yorick is going to be taken down right there. You can see Irida fighting away in the base, actually taking down Kassadin, and now moving on to Soraka. No, actually going to stop chasing after Soraka, just going to farm a bit, and then move back into breaking in the mid lane, not secure the objective. You can see right there, Udyr actually pushing the lane. I mean, Udyr does pop the every
4th attack.
Every three, I believe.
That is his Phoenix stance. Every 3 attacks, his Phoenix stance will just pop out.
Yeah, we should talk about Phoenix stance. What are we talking about just now?
I'm just talking about the...
We're actually going to end the game right now.
Yeah, probably the game.
We should continue that conversation after the game.
Yes,
right
we shall.
I think they can do it, but they're going to fall back, going to be a bit safe. They're going to think, oh, Kassadin is out as well, so is Maokai. He's going to fall back from this. But Irida is just going to try to break the not mid inhibitor, but not going to move back from there. And if SAJ does chase, I suppose they might be able to land 1 or 2 kills, but the whole base will be decimated as top lane's minions are pushing in as well. And the minions from the bot lane is going to break the Nexus and then go back to the fight.
It's pretty clear right now that Taipei Assassin is going to take this game. He's just going to go back, get the full items, and go for one last push and end the game. Probably he's going to go for Baron first.
It's very hard to say, like just like you saw a team fight, I mean it was a bit messy, we couldn't really see what's going on, too many skills going on at the same time. I just know that I saw the Ashe arrow, and when Ashe got exhaust or snatch, she instantly flashed out and used cleanse at the same time, almost at the same time. And then the Sona ulti did save her quite a bit, stunning a few of the champions, and I realized just clearing off arrow from behind, but Yorick unable to do the same thing, and wow, that arrow right there.
BB.
You know,
my newest fan.
I'm not gonna say this, even though it's so old, I keep saying it. When you take an arrow to the knee, you're gonna lose everything. You cannot be decapitated. You cannot be a warrior, you cannot be a caster, you cannot be an AD carry, you cannot be anything. You're just like...
Yeah, now I finally understand.
I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee.
That arrow to the knee joke is so mainstream these days. But I seldom hear it anymore. But then again,
I mean, it has died off quite a bit because it was famous for very long. But just seeing this BB's Ashe,
don't bring it up again.
It's just like saying, man, all of you took arrows to the knees. You can't stand up anymore.
But I'm surprised that TPA does not want to go secure the Baron.
I mean, it could be as you mentioned. If they do go for the Baron, if SAJ might have a chance of seeing it, so they're gonna choose to be a bit more safe in positioning wise. Because if they do clump out the Baron, Maokai's ulti will help his team survive everything.
But SJ is pretty suppressed. As in, they can't really go out to... They have to protect their base.
I mean, the inhibitor all the inhibitors are there right now. So you just need to push the lane a bit back and get going. You can see Sona being caught right there, the silence going on to her, unable to use the ultimate, and there goes the ultimate, hitting 3 of the opponent champions. And right now, Udyr takes out Maokai from behind. You can see Irida being a boss, even though being exhausted, just charging onto Yorick. Not going to care.
Oh, that arrow again.
Yes, and the arrow hits onto the 3TV. 3TV, even though the Guardian Angel not going to be able to do much right there. It's going to be responsible, but there goes the Soraka. It's going to be a 1v4, and there goes the GG double kill, and there goes instantly. They're going to move on to the Nexus, and this is going to be a good game where...
Oh, but they can't really attack the Nexus because
the inhibitors actually up. I was like, where's the hell bar of Nexus?
Is this some kind of bug?
I think even they forgot that they didn't bring any inhibitor at all. And right now, they bring inhibitor, moving into the Nexus, going to take it down right now.
And there's the
GG right there. Very well played by both SAJ as well as TPA, but definitely
TPA
the one who came up.
Yeah. The one that came out is definitely TPA.
Yeah, TPA had a better strategy planted right there.
And BB's arrows. Those arrows.
Yes. You're gonna take an arrow to the knee one of these days, and then you understand.
I'll probably take an arrow from BB lah. Okay, let's have a look at the scoreboard right now. You can see Soraka actually, she only has 1 GP5 per item, and
of course the other one went to Shredder. What are you talking about?
I mean, the one went for Shredder, but...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. But she does have a lot of wards though. And Corki going for the typical Triforce, but...
Into Last Whispers.
Yeah, into the Last Whisper.
And overall, Yorick trying to be a bit more tanky for the team, but definitely not enough.
Yeah, that wasn't enough.
In comparison to the sustain of Irida, look at Irida right there with 12.6k on par with Ash. You know, with only 213 CS, 5 kills, 7 assists, but mainly because the money generated from the GP5.
Well, you're right that Irida can actually sustain pretty well, even if she's fighting against 2 enemy champions. She still can keep the farm up and the CS.
Yeah, but if it will be a more aggressive support, like maybe Jana, I suppose, or let's see, Nunu, she might have a harder time. But she just maintained under the tower range for most of the time, so I don't think they could have really done anything for... It's very hard to push Irida away from the tower, unless you want to dive her. But
and even if you dive her, she has a passive up and the CC really would just
dissolve, and then she'll stun you, and I'm like, yes, dive me, is it? And you get the free kill right there.
Probably a 2-second stun would just end up a 0.3 second stun.
Yeah.
Because of her ultimate, her passive.
Passive. So, yeah, Irida is really one of the strong champions. And
anti-CC.
Anti-CC, as well as they're just totally farming under towers, no problems. Hit me, never mind, sustain.
Yeah, it's a good trade, actually.
Yes, yeah. So we saw the early game, we saw that the Dragon went to SAJ, the towers went to SAJ as well, but they couldn't keep up on that after that. They couldn't keep up on their blue buffs, they couldn't keep up on their own lanes overall, and this led to the victory of TPA. They had this well planned as well. And it's like similar to the match we saw before this, where we see the more aura items going up, as well as more GP5s for the both sides of the team.
Okay, so we shall move on.
So right now we're going to move on, of course. So right now I'm having a bit of amnesia because I'm thinking of the question of the day.
What was the question of the day?
Yeah, so actually before we go on to that, we're going to give you a brief introduction of how it works. So can you have the change of screen on his face as well?
My face? What's wrong with my face? It's probably better. Okay, so watch GPL cast. This. What am I supposed to do again? The question. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry. That was a strike. Okay. Which esport team do you like the best
in the world? Yes. I know you have problems reading, so I'm going to help you out right now. I'm going to save you. So the question is actually, which esports LL team do you like the best in the world? Right there. So that's the question of the day, and RiceGod being a bit... I'm a bit shy, I suppose.
No, I'm not shy. I was actually scratching.
Scratching?
Yeah, I was scratching.
What are you actually scratching?
Why must I tell you?
Okay.
Something private.
Anyway, so the question of the tonight is, which esports LL team do you like the best in the world?
Oh, that combo.
Yes.
Should we do it again?
Oh,
okay, which
esports LL team do you like the best in the world?
Oh my god.
Yes. Definitely OP. You're suited for me. You're my man.
Ah, that's nasty. But then again, yeah, you're right. They're both suited for both positions.
Okay, moving on, you can see the winners will be announced on Facebook the following Monday, and shells will be credited on the following Monday after the weekend, and the contest is only open to summoners on the Singapore and Malaysia server. So yes. So for all those of you, please participate. You may stand a chance. You know, this random player came to me, I can't believe I actually won the question. I'm asking me, so how do I get the Dragon Shell cards? I'm like,
probably email or fax. We shall fax it to you.
So you're going to do your Guan
Yin?
Okay, anyway.
It works.
It works. It works for you anyway. So before we go off, we'll announce the games for the following days. I suppose they have to come. So for tomorrow, we're going to have very exciting games as well. We're going to see the Saigon Jokers against the Bangkok Titans. So a lot of people are calling Bangkok Titans the underdog as they have lost 22 times in a row, haven't won a single game, but they have been slowly improving and coming out for this. So maybe for this season they might not perform so well. But for the upcoming season, they'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with. They're actually gaining a lot of experience from fighting for all these other teams. And even though you learn a lot when you fight against stronger teams, when you actually more than you learn from fighting teams that are on the same standard with you. Because you can't really learn that much. You're like, okay, so we are strong. But when you only when you meet someone stronger, you understand that I still have a lot of things to improve and how I can play differently.
Because initially when I first started the first LoL tournament, me and my team just gone in and we didn't even know about support. We didn't even know that even there's a support. So we just, okay, probably bottom lane, we go for AP and tank. Okay,
I didn't know
and tank. And we lost so badly that day.
Yeah. And the second game for tomorrow will be the Saigon Sentinels versus the Marine Eagles. So for all those of you who are very excited to see Singapore back in action from Wednesday, you get to see them again. And for this coming Sunday, we have Bangkok Titans against the Kuala Lumpur Hunters, and lastly, again, the most anticipated match for GPL with the Singapore Sentinels against the Taipei Assassins. So do stay tuned for the following weeks, for following days, and do use up your double XP and IP weekend.
Yes.
And please, if you have any problems, do not find me.
Or do not find me. I'm not in charge of all this. So do find GMBB.
Yes, do find GMBB. You know,
yeah, she will settle all the case for you.
Yeah, we'll flood on Facebook more. Flood it.
I hope that she doesn't kill me after this.
Because she's far away. You know, she doesn't know about this.
So far yet so close. Or so close yet so far. Why do you always give me...
I know, I feel like you try to be smart, but then I don't know, that doesn't work out.
It works. It actually works.
Okay, anyway, moving on. So, before we leave, we know that it's the riot break from Malaysia's side. It's going to happen soon. So, for those of you celebrating, we give you our blessings.
Yes, our blessings.
Of your pow.
But no, I cannot see.
Use this. I suppose your hand can be seen.
Pow.
Yeah, blessing of the pow from Legacy RiceGod right here.
And you can have a pow Raya. Pow.
So safe journey and great blessings. So we see you again the next week for us, but you definitely do tune in to Singapore streams tomorrow and the day after. So once again, we want to wish you Selamat Hari Raya. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host for today, TeddyTibbers.
And I'm RiceGod.
And we'll see you again next time.
Good night.
Good night.